Previously on the GIBB Engineering and Architecture Experts Corner.
We are looking holistically at the sanitation system for the City district, which includes Emfuleni and Midvaal municipalities. There's a lot of sewage spillages. We pollute in the Vaal River, which is a main river source for the Gauteng province. The water, food and energy nexus, simply put, it's the trade-offs between those three resources. You know, nexus is just the coming together of those. The nexus is essentially looking at water holistically to say that we have a limited resource for energy. We need to find different forms of energy. We have a limited resource for water, given the impact of climate change, the different rainfall patterns. We can't predict our rainfall as easily as we used to. The impact of increase in temperature that it has on the evaporation rates of our water river bodies and so on. So when we look at all of those, we need to find infrastructure that balances those trade-offs. The problem is that the current generation is fine. You open your tap and there's water. Why should I bother? You know, the Magogo who lives along the river will tell you that it doesn't flow as full as it used to. She will tell you. But our generation will be like, but there's always water. You know, but the elders, if we talk in the social context, will tell you that things are not the same. And the things that were built by them that we enjoy now, we who enjoy them think that they'll be there forever. And it's our responsibility of the ones who are currently enjoying it to make sure that it lasts for our children and our children's children. So this food energy nexus is not about now. 12 years from now, about 9 billion people are going to be living in cities. If we break it down for the city of Joburg, in 12 years' time, there's going to be approximately 1.4 million more people in Johannesburg. They need water, they need energy, and they're going to need material from a food supply. The nexus or the influence of the triangle just changes based on whatever city that you're looking at, because Joburg's economy is not driven by agriculture necessarily, you know, but if you're looking at the Western Cape, there's lots of agriculture in that space. So your mix of renewable energy, your mix of offsetting, pumping your water to your agricultural lands and supplying that water will be a completely different outlook than what you'll have if you're looking at a city like Joburg. One of the other things is infrastructure. So the type of infrastructure that we're building should be built with a different outlook of sustainability, given the fact that the premise is not the same. If we look at the designs in terms of what we're doing to accommodate where we're going to be more sustainable, the key pillars that would drive the model would be information. Okay, so we need to know the volume of water in our rivers. We need to know the quality of water that we're treating and whether we're polluting our rivers or not. That needs to be readily available. We need to educate our school children. We need to educate our population regarding the use of water. One of the projects that GIBB was involved in is the Ngula Pump Storage Scheme, which was born from Eskom needing to put more power into the grid. So what they did is they built a pump storage scheme, which is a series of dams, but the elevation of that site allowed them to produce hydroelectrical power. In the same time, we built a dam and provided water. But the aim was also to help us with our energy shortage and crisis.
Thank you for watching the latest episode of the GIBB Engineering and Architecture Experts Corner. Do join us for the next episode.